The Productive Leader. How to Achieve More, Reduce Stress, and Gain 2 Hours per Day. Written by Sally Foley-Lewis. Narrated by Robert Plank. Introduction. As a young girl, before I started school, I remember playing with an old typewriter. I wasn't old enough to know how to spell many words, but I knew that a typewriter produced documents of words. I would tap away on those keys, pretending I was typing the most important reports, memos, and letters. With head held high and chest puffed with pride, I would pull pages out of the typewriter with gusto and stack the sheets neatly on the corner of my makeshift desk. I would then boldly walk, most likely stomp, around the front room, aka my office, giving all my imaginary minions tasks to do. I was in my little happy place with order and a hint of bossiness. If you asked my mom what's one thing she remembers about me when I was in primary school, she would tell you how bossy and organized I was. Mom loves to share the story of how I was one of the key instigators of the students' demand that my primary school provide softer, better quality toilet paper. I don't recall much of the situation, but I, along with my comrades, organized a petition. Did we get softer, better toilet paper? I honestly can't remember. Being organized, wanting to improve a situation, and being a bit bossy, that I do remember. I aspired to work in a position of leadership. Back then, I thought to have a job title that included work such as chief. Executive or manager meant I was the best, that I had made it. So when I became the head of a youth organization, my ego well and truly went into overdrive. I really thought I had made it. That lasted all of a week, if that. I quickly discovered how challenging it was to go from working with my colleagues to being their boss, to manage multiple and shifting priorities, to make sense of, filter, and translate broad strategic information that changed so much and often your head would spin into operational language. Oh, and to grow the membership. It was lonely, and it impacted my life professionally and personally. I had to stop and rethink my approach to the way I worked, the way I led my team, and the way I led myself. I had two saving graces. The first was the dedication of the team I had the privilege of working with. Was it all sweetness and roses? No, of course not. But overall, they were a great team. The second was the ultimatum I was given at home. It was a something's gotta give situation. It was the toughest and best wake-up call I had ever received. My involvement with youth leadership and service organizations as I grew up, even working for a few, and learning firsthand the role of the leader prompted me to blend my inner organizer with my love of service. This mix is no doubt a fundamental influence on my obsession with helping leaders be more productive. I don't want any leader to feel what I felt or to go through what I went through. This is why I share my stories, learning, and insights. Today, I work with dedicated professionals who know that leadership is a behavior. It's a journey. And part of being a successful leader is constantly looking for ways to improve. Being a productive leader encompasses all this. I have the great privilege of working with thousands of managers across multiple industries, internationally and in Australia. I'm passionate about helping them to be successful leaders. No matter the geography or the culture, common productivity challenges face us all. No one can escape the reach of productivity. I'm excited to share this book with you. It matters not what role you're in or what your job title is. You are a leader. A leader is not a job title. It's a behavior. If you have a burning desire to be a better, happier, and more productive leader in your life and for your team, business, or organization, then this book is for you. When leaders are more productive, they confidently and consistently achieve top results. They are engaged and engaging. They are, quite simply, happier. This book is for you if you know there's got to be a better way, but you're struggling to find it. This book is for you if you feel control slipping away. It's for you if you want to achieve more, reduce stress, and gain 2 hours per day. Enjoy. Productivity is never an accident. It is always the result of a commitment to excellence, intelligent planning, and focused effort. Paul J. Meyer. Chapter 1. Productivity. It's never just been about time management. Time management is a misnomer. Productivity is about focus, focusing on the effectiveness of your efforts. When you mismanage your effort and energy, that is, when you miss deadlines.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?